Hey yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be putting together a $1,400 soft tubing PC build. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Guys, I wanted to mention, by the way, this does not include any shipping or tax, but I'm pretty sure it's free shipping. But anyways, let's get right into the parts. Okay guys, so we're going to be using Team Blue for this one. We're going to be using the Intel Core i7 9700K. Now, you guys might be wondering, why Intel? Well, because it has really nice gaming performance, and prices have dropped since launch. Like, it was 409 now. So, I think we should all take the chance and appreciate, because at the end of the day, Intel is still a really nice CPU manufacturer. Has good stats, like awesome gaming performance. I wouldn't see why not editing. I would give that a shot. That's pretty good. Yeah, so that's the CPU we're gonna be using. But now on to the next one. Okay guys, so for the GPU, I'm sorry we couldn't get a RTX card, but the RX 5700 XT is still an amazingly good performing card. You can play 1080p, 1440p, maybe even 4K 60 FPS, but anyways, this is a really nice graphics card, and this 5700 XT is actually one of the best 5700 XTs on the market right now. So yeah, and this has a ton of RGB if you care about that stuff. But anyways, let's get to our RAM. Okay guys, so for the RAM, we're gonna be using XPG's DDR4 3000 megahertz memory. Now, this is 16 gigs, but like, guys, 3000 megahertz is not something to complain about. Like, the thing is, with Intel, they don't really ask for a lot of memory. Like with AMD dual channel, they recommend 3200 to 3600. But with Intel, it's nice to have, you know what I mean? You're not going to run into any major issues if you run 3000 megahertz. So that's a pretty good memory kit. It's from XPG, so you should be getting good quality. You shouldn't worry about quality at all. These are really nice RAM sticks. And yeah. Okay guys, so for the power supply, we're going to be using the Corsair CX Series 650 watt 80 plus bronze certified power supply. Now guys, I wanted to get you something that's really nice, because I don't want any of you at home getting hurt or your PC parts getting hurt or damaged. So I wanted to get you a really high quality power supply from a nice well-known brand while still staying in the budget. So these are really nice Corsair CX Series power supply. My favorite part is they're sleeved, not some ketchup and mustard. So yeah, that is the power supply. Now let's get on to the next one. Okay guys, so this is going to be the PC case. This is the NZXT H510. It's a really nice case, awesome cable management, very modern, very sleek. Comes with real tempered glass, so be careful when you order it. So yeah, and guys, check the measurements, because it might not even fit in the place you're planning to put. So here they are. Check your measurements, because it's actually very important, because, you know, it depends on where you're putting it. Okay, but anyways, that's a really nice, modern, sleek case, and it will go with our black theme, matte black. So yeah, on to our next thing. Okay guys, so here it is. This is the motherboard. We're using the Gigabyte Z390UD. So a lot of you guys watching might be thinking, a budget Gigabyte motherboard, this must be really bad. But actually, I saw a hardware unboxes video. It was the best budget Z390 motherboard. So at the 9700K, you'll be able to overclock it to whatever you want, really. Has a decent I/O. Like, obviously, you could say, like, you could buy some hubs, maybe, I don't know. But overall, it's pretty nice. It's a really nice motherboard, and RGB. Just kidding, that doesn't matter. But anyways, let's get on to the next part. Okay guys, so this is going to be our SSD. It's the NVMe, so it should be super fast. You might be looking at this being like $37 for a 256 NVMe SSD. Well, hear me out. It has some pretty good ratings, and look at this. 2100 megabytes read per second and 1100 megabytes write per second. That's insane. Like, for you that might not be a lot for SSD, but let's think about it. Think about it. This is $37. Okay. Like, look at this Kingston SSD. 350 megabytes per second. $34. $37, 2100 megabytes per second. So this is a really nice SSD. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one. But anyways, let's get into our next part. Okay guys, so here it is. We're finally getting into the water cooling. So this is the Corsair Hydro X Series XC7 RGB CPU water block. This is an awesome water block. Now you might see that it says LGA 1200, but don't worry, it actually says that it can work with LGA 1151. But anyway, this is a really nice water block. Now I wanted to get you guys something high quality, but while still staying in the budget, because you want to really take care of your stuff here. So Corsair, pretty gosh damn high quality brand. You shouldn't see any problems with them. But yeah, really nice water block, and yeah, just overall it's a really nice water block. Now on to our other water cooling thing of Omijig. Anyways, next. Okay guys, so here it is. This is the pump. This is the water pump. So you guys might be thinking, okay, $25. This thing must be absolute trash. Actually, no. If you look at a Newegg stuff, it has a lot more ratings. But in the ratings, they're like, it's silent, it's well performing, value for money, all that good stuff. So I was like, yep, it's a budget build. Let's add this thing in to make it an even better thing of Omijig. So you guys might be looking at this and like, where on earth is that reservoir? We'll get into that later. But on to our next item. Okay guys, so here it gets really interesting. So you might be looking at this and saying, a water cooling kit? Then why did you add the water block? Why did you add the pump? Or basically, what I did, I was looking at the reviews, okay? I was looking at what people were complaining about, and I were to replace them. And I was looking at it, people were complaining about, well, the water pump. And as you just saw, we had a new water pump. So I replaced a water pump that's silent and well performing. And people were complaining about how the CPU water block could have been way better. You just saw what I did. I replaced it. I put a Corsair XC7 water block. So basically what I did, I replaced everything people were having issues with. So yeah. And now everything else, like the radiator, the tubing, the reservoir, the fittings, all that Gucci stuff, that stuff people were not complaining about. So yeah, I just basically took the things people were complaining about and just replaced them. And you might be saying, then why didn't I just do everything separately instead? And I could have gotten everything high quality. Well, just think about it. An average, decent quality radiator, about $50. 120mm fans, about $60, $70 if you're lucky. Tubing, $17. Reservoir, like easily $50. Fittings, $20. Like all of that would have been way over our budget. And with this, $113. If we were to do this by ourselves, it's like $250. So yeah, I just thought that should be a good idea. Now, we're on to our final item of the day, which is these awesome Apivia case fans. Now, Apivia are a pretty well-known brand, mostly on Newegg though, not really on Amazon. But the thing is, they're just really, really awesome value for money. Like, look at this. The noise level is 24. The noise level is 24. Okay, RPM, 1400 RPM. That's really nice. Like, usually on these cheapo budget ones, how much is that? You can get them for about 1100 RPM, which is not really that awesome. But these are just really, really nice fans. They're from Apivia. And if you wanted to pay more money, $6 more, you could get yourself a pair of RGB LED strips. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be using this. So you might be saying, why 4? You only need 2 for the case. Well, we're going to be using 2 fans to replace the radiator fans, and the other 2 fans to, for just the case. So how it's going to work, the radiator is going to be in front. It's going to be sucking air in. And then on the 2 back sides of it, it's going to be sucking the air out. So like a total of 4 fans. But, are you guys ready to see how much money we got? How much we spent on this? In 3, 2, 1, $1,399. Exactly 69 cents under budget. So yeah, this was our build. The reason why I want to do this is because I see a lot of builds online. They're not bad, but the thing is, I feel like they give you a Ryzen 5 2600. That's not a bad CPU, but remember, $1,400. And what else? They give you a 2060 Super. What? $1,400. That's a lot of money, and they're not giving you what you want. But with my builds, look at this. Core i7 9700K, and wait, a 5700 XT, and it's water cooled. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up. If you guys want to see $1,200 PC builds, $1,400 other builds, I have a $1,400 PC build, which is all about GPU power. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to chuck this video a big like. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to reach around 25 subscribers before the end of summer. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.